All right, let's see. Let's test this whole thing out, and I think I need to switch my microphone to right about here. I don't think there's anything that's going to be on the keyboard, but we'll never know. So here we are. All right. Hello, welcome to Kisara's Casual Corner again. I am Kisara, in case that wasn't clear by the, fact that I'm the only one here. Okay, so today, the gain's kind of high. Hold on 1 second. I think that fixes it. Okay, so what the game plan is today is I have been requested to do a month of March kind of March level. How do I put this? I guess the request has been made to be like, all right, so here is all of my oppression games. Or my bad day dystopias, or my bad day list, or anything like that. So we start with a game I just recently bought, on myself, of all things, called Yes, Your Grace. By the description, it looks like it's a choice-based kind of game, where your choices matter, you dictate the lives of your kingdom, and all that kind of stuff, and I'm going to play queen. Play king. But I'm a queen. I have a tiara. Yeah, seems alright. We'll see how this out. This is technically the first playthrough. This is technically the first playthrough. There we go. I started testing it out a little bit before to sort of get an idea of what the game was supposed to be like, but I'm going to start pretty much from the top of the number. Top of the game. I have musician talk now. Top of the game. So with all that in tow, let's go ahead and get right to it. So this is Yes, Your Grace, right? I have a soundtrack that goes with it. I actually kind of like it. I need to turn on the music just a little bit so I can function. I think that should be enough to still keep the music. All right. And in the meantime, all right. Please inform me if anything, for some reason, things seem a little off. For some reason, just sort of let me know if things are kind of wonky. That'd be wonderful. All right, so with all that in tow, let's get to it. Warning. Yeah, this was when I was trying to test it out to see what it was like. We are going to start a brand new game. So here we go. All right, this is a petitioner or someone in army. His name is Audrey. It's time. All right, I click on the throne to step down from the throne. I put on my crown, which I've already done, but I guess I should probably do stuff. Explore the rooms. These swords are sharp, but look like they're about 1,000 years old. Fair enough. All right, so let's go get this crown. Inventory is down here. Okay. Let me see. Hold on a second. I'm gonna move stuff around so I can keep tabs on things a little better. All right, select this item. Crown the king of the. Oh, wear it. My head's suddenly so heavy. All right, I can leave the room by walking to the edge or selecting a door. I have to do this way because this way leads to the other screen. I do have a tiara. Since I am going to be a grace today, dictating the lives of my kingdom, At least maybe this week, and who knows, maybe next week. I thought a tiara would be quite necessary to ensure that people know who I am and what I am. Okay, so at this point, I got my castle wall, and I'm going to click on it. Your Grace. Yes. A deserter. Okay. There is a deserter that was hiding in the shed. Why would you do this, Sobik? There's too many of them. I mean, that sounds about right. We have no chance of winning. Alright, if I let him off easy, the rest may follow. But I have a sparse army. And I need hands, all hands on deck. Okay. And at this point, we start with choices. Oh, good. I love choices. By the way, this is a choice-based game with spoilers. In case that wasn't clear. Okay. All my games have spoilers, but I should probably mention. Okay, so I have to either let him live and use him to his fullest capacity on the front lines, or execute. Oh dear. I need people, but I can't have cowards. Need people, can't have cowards. Need people, can't have cowards. What would George R. Martin say in lieu of this kind of thing? Off to the Night Watch. Let's go with this one. Mainly because the last playthrough, I can't wait to see what happens. Anyone who refuses to stand for Danburn will be met with justice. I am... Wow. A shame. You did what you had to do, Your Grace. I did, and I did it with my own hand, because that is my kind of graciousness. Yes, sir. How bad is it? I'm in her scared. It's the middle of the night. Yet it's so bright, as if Svarog himself walked out on our lands. See? You do know Floppy Jalopy. That is how George R. Martin would have handled it, and I feel I've done him proud, albeit I feel like this also is exactly the kind of stuff he would write about. Alright, thin walls won't last long, and I have no solid defense. Don't be mad, I have to actually answer this. Ah! Hold on one second, let me see if I can do this. Yep. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Thank you for being patient while I take care of this. I mean, I'm still gonna have a couple of things, but I needed to address something immediate. Okay. Um. So I'll be here, and then I'll go back and forth as it goes. And then when this is taken care of, everything can go back to normal oppression as it goes. Uh, yeah. Okay. So we've killed a man. Oh, no, we did. We set justice. It's all about the wording for all the lawyers out there. Okay. So we don't have enough men, and I just took out one. So they're chanting. The music's actually really kind of nice in this. Um, all the archers are in here and are awaiting my. They're still trying to put up white flags. Let's go see how bad it is. It can't possibly be that bad, except for the part where it is exactly that bad. All right, bring on all the 5 armies. Mm-hmm. So I have archers. Stand your ground or something. Sons of Davern, or put up a white flag. I don't know. I see lots of torches. And the sky is very pretty. Let's go for a rousing speech, shall we? My brethren, it says brothers here, but I like brethren because it makes it sound much more fancy. My brethren, we've stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles. Good speeches do not go well when you can't pronounce the letter S. And today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Devon! I had a sword. It's been lost in the ether. Arg! By arg, I'm sure he meant fire. Yes, your grace. All right. A year ago, 1 year earlier. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I come. Oh, I found her. And she's being kind of, not happy about it. Oh, look. Dilala. Larosa is a stick in the mud. Shot to the sala. We can see you from miles away. Here's oh Lala. This is technically the queen, but we'll go with the fact that it's I'm queen and I am the. She is next in line or something. Sun finally came out. She's enjoying the bench. I'm clearly looking for someone else, but she's not hiding in the bush anymore. Go, yeah. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. The sisters ruin anything. She's proud. She's so proud and couldn't even find a place to hide. You can. I looked over. You can see me as a warrior queen. Yeah, I'll take that. I will take that. I do find myself to be a little bit more spirited than the average, like this queen over here. So much. All right. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. All right, so that's how. Oh, ooh. She's a little spicy over there. With some salt. Okay. Cut it out, both of you. Not really sure what. It's like, let's go Nordic. Let's go Scandinavian. Let's go Italian, Spanish. All right. She runs away. Loris. Yep. Oh, it's like Spanish 15th century looks. It looks like. Oh, there's my third daughter. No, I was doing so well. Maybe I can sound like Hinata or something. You must have cheated. Oh, or Pete. I demand another trial of the game. What? It's a little different. How official. Maybe next time. Sedani. So it's like Italian words, Italian names, or Italian styled names with like sort of early medieval Spain. Now it's Drake on the phone telling me I need to now start ruling as the apparently warrior queen in Gal Civ. So great. I'm ready for that one. In the meantime, let's go make some choices here. I have 3 daughters, all of them are being silly. Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects are too soon arrive. Alright, cool. Enough games. The throne awaits. This is where we start. With things. Grevno. So I'm either in Italy or somewhere in Europe. Petitioners will start queuing. We really need to shorten visiting hours. Everyone's thought process. Like, unless you're in the medical profession, in which you think that, but you don't say it. Okay. Secure my crown. Secure my headset. Okay, so first and foremost, we have the queen. The other queen, I guess. Go and speak to Lorsulia. Lorsulia, there it is. That's her name. Lorsulia. I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. Okay? I don't know what's gotten into her recently. Maybe she'll open up a bit more to you. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Not the wall where they're all in black, just the wall, the perimeter, in case we're confusing walls here. Okay. So, yes, dear. All right, next, dungeon guard. Yes. Oh no. We just started the game. How are we already having bad news? Recent rains have soaked through the roofs, and the pantry roof has collapsed, and the dungeon walls have collapsed. That is some heavy rain they were having over there. Okay, I guess I understand the pantry, but the dungeon walls, the dungeon is underneath. How did we even have them walls collapsing from rain of all things with brick and cement? Just a thought. Anywhozer, only one cell is functional. We really should fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. Okay, so right now we're in week 1. We haven't reached the end of the week yet. All right. Oh, cool. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor, I assume it's Audrey over here, makes a note about the encounter in my archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the archives button. All right, so let's see. So flood damages. Somehow the pantry roof, which is understandable, and the dungeon, not so understandable, need repair. Cool. Here's my family. Lorsulia. She's my eldest daughter. She's smart, polite, and she learns quickly from her mistakes. She's 13 years old. Okay? The middle daughter, Asalia, is adventurous and playful and doesn't care what others think about her. Sedani, the youngest daughter, she observes and learns, and she mimics. Because that's what the baby does. The baby of the family mimics everything. Okay, and then Aurelia. I realize it sounds like I'm adding accent. I'm really not trying to do it on purpose. I just have no other idea how to pronounce it aside from with those rolled R's and things like that. Oh, like, you know, Aurora is, for example, Borealis. There's only so much I can do with like certain letters. They just shape a certain way. So that's all. Not trying to be semblance of pretentious or something like that, but just they've picked some very unique names. Aurelia, Queen, second queen, is the mother of these three daughters. Okay, if we're really going to be specific, I guess I can be king. All right, so I am king, she's queen. Now we have no confusion. So I'm the king, I have three daughters, and she is the mother of them all. She's happy to advise the king on important matters. Excellent. Have I completed anything? I've completed nothing, because that's how procrastinators work. All right. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Oh, that's nice. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughter's in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band and some fancy wine that's on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. I mean, I would, but I have a pantry for supplies for my entire kingdom or something, and dungeons. I need all of that, I think. Is this also what I'm starting with? So I don't actually know what most of these symbols are. I assume this means happiness. I assume this means people I have in the guard. This is clearly... All right, fine. Fine. Okay, so this is what I currently have this week. That's what that means. I understand now. Okay. And something to kill the thirst, so I gave him the things. I guess I'm feeling generous. And I have a little extra, I think, at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, go show peasants what a real fest is like. What? Oh. We can do that instead. Let me go pull out my pipe whistles. All right. Oh, peasant. That's what I just heard. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 golds to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. All right, thanks, dearie. I appreciate you joining us. And I'll see you next time, okay? And we'll talk later. Let's see. And stay safe out there. Let's see. Take 7 gold, or the end's not my priority. I mean, I did just give. Okay, fine. Let's see what happens if I'm a good one for the moment. This might go poorly for us. Okay. Yep, look, a peasant. Monsters. Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night, unseen, unheard. The wheel of time is spinning. They attacked the village. Only marine and land was able to save them all. If anyone's not getting that reference, it's fine. Your Grace, I beg you must send your men, check out what happened, find those responsible. Well, yes, tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs, hundreds of them. Gleaming metal for their claws. They've never seen anything like this. All right, we're going to send an agent, because clearly that needs to happen. Okay. All right, so the general's been sent. I assume it's this guy here, and he's gone for 1 week. Clicking on the glowing flower to advance the next week when you're ready. Sometimes you need to see your family members beforehand, okay? So let's go see my family. I was told to go talk to my daughter, but I'm gonna check out the dungeons above ground. So not so much a dungeon as much as a prison. All right, and that would explain why it's like this. All right, please hold for 1 second. I have to. My dog is making lots of noise, and I have to actually go address this. Okay, so I'm back. The dog's at my feet, so hopefully he won't make too much noise. Or will, I don't know. We'll see. So back to the scheme. Alright, it's worse than I thought. So instead of a dungeon, we have a prison, which is always fun. Let's see, lots of damaged buildings. These are like the heaviest rains known to man. Let's see, scribe's written down what we need. Alright, summary. Cool, cool, cool. It's gonna be costly. Great, I love hearing that. Let's go find my sister, Asalia. Can you explain the fight in the gardens? Sisters. Right? You used to be best friends. You mean why is Losulia big such baby? That's the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying. You need to stop fighting with each other. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. She'll just get more resentful as time goes by. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. It's a nice bench. Now she gets more peace in our bed chamber. Poor woman. Clearly. Oh, that's no exit there. Uh-oh. That was weird. There's some weird glitch that happened there. Okay. Back to this. To the door. Alright, let's go talk to Lorsulia. I don't know what this is. Lorsulia. Oh, it's you. Jeez. Okay, girl. You want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. Of course she doesn't. You sure? I can see something's wrong. Everything's fine, because that's just how it is. Why didn't you want to play with us? She's not 5 anymore. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Alright, see ya. I'll leave you to it. Sure. Dusty, the cat. Hello, kitty. Aw, so cute. Alright, so these girls are fighting. I don't know why, no one's talking. So there's that. I guess we will continue to the throne room and see what happens. Excuse me. Did I sit in the throne again? No one comes up? Dubai! The river brings lots of wildlife to the area, and I enjoy the sounds of birds chirping each morning. So do I. I actually like waking up to them. I have a bird feeder outside my room, or the front part of the. Okay, so now we're gonna proceed a week. This is the weekly summary screen. Here I will be able to see the kingdom's weekly income and expenses. I can buy upgrades and everything. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button with the name, and I will see the cost. Okay, so I have a broken theater, I have a broken pantry roof, and I have stand. Okay, I gain taxes of 11 by the end of this, it looks like. Okay, so first and foremost, I need to fix the pantry roof. All right, so I lose 12 gold to do this. I can fix the market stall. I lose 10 more gold if I repair the theater, which I don't have, unfortunately, but I need 2 more gold. Oh, that gives me 10. And to keep people happy, I can go ahead and repair theater now or wait one more turn. Currently, everyone seems pretty happy, so I think I can go ahead and just save and move on without the theater happening and see where we go from there. Okay. My general says the general has returned. There are no sign of monsters, but these bandits were there, pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth. Radovia. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. It seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me, whose banner are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Radovia? The man is right. Radovia is my home. That's how I do my Batman voice if I'm Christian Bale. Why are you here? With lots of why and lots of what were you doing and your men doing near the village? They're just making a living. One man might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Things like that. I'm Batman. Do you have a king or just a barbaric thief? We are free people. We are the wildlings. We don't bow to kings or lords, just lots of giants. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. I have heard enough. Alright, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There is no question that justice needs to be dealt. I agree. In this case, because they've plundered and also done lots of damage to the people in that city, we will go ahead and execute. That is my justification for this throne decision. And they're going to come after us anyway, I feel. Alright. Ooh, Audrey has something to say. What do you make of this, Audrey? Radovians here? How would they get through the mountains? On elephants. Like Hannibal. Why would they threaten a war? It's a lot of questions. But I need answers, Audrey. But he is puzzled. As am I. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who can give us a hand. That sounds reasonable. Alright, so we can't fight a war now, but we have to prepare. It seems like we have preparations that can be made, which is good. Oh, good! Drake's favorite character, a banker. He's representing the Bank de Florentini. My treasury is clearly has 10 gold in it, but he's here to help. How does this work? Alright, so we understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you've paid off your debt, Your Grace. You know, those that they have. And we won't charge you any additional costs. Last note, we only do one type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the loan is repaid and vice versa. Okay, that makes sense. The first loan is free of charge. Twinkle. Just pay back what you take. Okay. I have not done this borrowing scenario, but it does seem like I'm going to have to repair these dungeons pretty soon. So let's see what happens if I borrow gold, just because it's the first one, and I've not done this part of everything. I actually stopped about here the last time. All right. So for now, we'll take it, and now just to pay it back. Well, every week. Okay. Bank de Florentini. Oh, Lorsulia, my daughter. I bring news, father. Celia sneaked out. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sedani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They don't think I don't realize. Thick? Don't speak ill of her. What's gotten into you, Lorsulia? Asalia sneaks out to some wedding and gets all drunk, and I'm the bad one all of a sudden? I better talk to Celia. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. That's how I feel about family squabbles. All right. So let's see. Peasant. My son is nowhere to be found. A really daft little boy, but still he's my son. I ask you help us find him. Is there any chance you could do so? Let's see. Our general can try finding him. So he's going to be gone for 2 weeks. All right. So that's that. Lord Etten. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I'll be as straightforward as possible, which would be lovely. Someone kidnapped my daughter and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they are keeping her. I planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take them back, or I can just play the ransom. Either way, I need your help. Alright, he doesn't have a general, but I do have 12 gold, so let's see what that does. Let's not give them any reason to harm your daughter. Yes, her safety is the most important thing. I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, so that's that. We'll see how this goes. Pietro! I fear for my life. I think someone's trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. And then gone. Details. Let's see. All right. Dethroned of myself for a second. And let's go outside. This doggy is going to be the bane of my existence. Okay. Asalia. There was a wedding in the village. A fine one that I helped pray for. I wish you'd come to ask me first. I know about the wedding. Lord Sulia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Of course, Sedani. Sedani. I am worried about you. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry. Nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What if something had happened? If someone found out a princess was by herself in the village? All the drunkards, thugs, nothing happened. That's what happens to 10-year-olds. I was dressed differently. I was careful, not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. So Suli, I guess, said you got drunk. That's a lie. I can take care of myself. How many times? Lord Sulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks she could go marry her to some fat, dumb prince or send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it'd be for the best. Won't she? No one tells me anything. If you knew this, why didn't you say something? Let's see. And it doesn't change the fact you didn't stop at the name calling. You are confined to the castle. Let's see. No more, let's say, visits to the market. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Alright. Now I have to go find Lorsulia. Oh, bedchamber. That opened up. My wife. There's a fire. It's quite cozy in here in the evenings, though. Aurelia. Darling. Foreign barbarians visited us this week. Radovians come to Davern. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Radovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's... I promise. It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Baron, wasn't it? Does it matter? After 13 years, Radovian shows up at our castle. Yes, Larsulia is soon to become a woman, and we need to find her a husband. And Baron the villain will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What got into us? How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Radovian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. We can't let this happen. Kisara. Don't worry, we will solve this. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things turn out. Alright, what do we do now? What are we going to do? If Baron ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly now. Could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. Excuse me. How could Rodovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons? No, I let him see Dustin. You should have questioned him first. One less barbarian to worry about, though. She's right. I should have questioned them first. How are you holding up? I don't know. It's so unreal. Marry a prince, marry a lord even, yes, but let her marry a thug? We can't do this. It will be fine. I won't let them take her away. I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine. I will stay here. There's a dresser. There's a mirror. Oh, darn, I look so tired. That's why they call it concealer. Or maybe just old. Yeah, that could be it too. Okay, let's go on. Let's find Lorsulia. Hello, Dusty. Meow. Oh, it's you. Nasalia told me what's going on. Might be feeling down a bit recently. I think your mother and I started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize earlier. Oh, and why is that? You won't marry a stranger. Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband. Tradition. But I promise you won't have to marry a stranger. We will make sure we know the prince well before the wedding. Time will show. All right. Back to the throne room. Here we go. Let's see. All right, and I guess at this point it's all taken care of, so we can watch week 2. All right, so we're going to lose 10, so let's assume we have 32 at the moment. Let's see how much we have. Fixed market stall for some reason again. Oh, we already did this. Okay, so we fixed it. We fixed the market stall, and now all we have left is to repair the theater. And that's pretty much all we needed to do this week. Good enough for me. Let's continue. Grevno, week 3. Oh, look, pigeon. Let's start with the pigeon. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Bayron, King of Rodovia, the free people. The king of the north. And what is a king? An army follows. What promise are they babbling about? I don't know. Our treasury has seen better times, yes. Seeking allies would definitely be our best bet. Okay. Thank you, Audrey. Excuse me. I keep having to adjust everything. I apologize. There we go. Okay, so peasant number 1. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black again came and took our stock. Hardly anything left. We're giving to the dogs now. I kindly ask for 7 pieces of gold or 5 sacks of supplies. Since at the moment, I'm going with feed the children. I'd rather do that. Okay. I come with a business proposition. Drake, you're up. My financial advisor. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. Okay. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned, it has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. That does sound good, but I can't afford to do it at this very moment. There it is. I treasure cannot afford this expense right now. Come back in a couple weeks. All right. That's that. Peasant number 6. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. If nothing is serious, I don't think. It's nothing serious, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. Yea, for the medieval times of pre-science. Excuse me. Take these supplies. I can't offer much, but here it is. Let me see. At the moment, I think we're okay with supplies. It's gold that I'm having problem with. Make sure it has everything, has access to what they need. And they're content. They are happy. Okay. There were monsters. Yeah, okay, so we're just checking the archives. All right, so D coming off the throne. And... oh, to the council chamber. First and foremost, let's talk to my daughter, Sedani. Hey there. Pumpkin, silly pickle, potato head. I'm going silly pickle. You're right. You're a silly pickle. Aw, she's so cute. You shouldn't be playing here, though. But this is the most cherry place in the cat's fortress. And you have the most finest items here, Father. Please let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. I mean, I could do a child's voice, but I'm too close to the microphone. Go on, play in the gardens. Don't grumble. Go, go, go. I'll see you in the gardens later. Alright. Audrey. I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we are up against. That's better. I keep forgetting that I can do that. Okay, so meanwhile, you should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. All right, so click on the Allies tab on the resource panel to view my potential allies. Okay, we can talk to nearby lords, but we're going to talk to Talus first. Here you can view the details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. So we're going to invite Talus. Talus should visit us within the week. With his army, he should be able to repel Rodovia. Okay, it sounds good to me. Thank you, Audrey. Bookshelf. Just books. Plenty of them. Chest. Nothing useful in there, just rubbish. Rubbish. Let's see. Do I need to go talk to anyone else? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Let's move the week on. It looks like I'm okay. I've paid my bank payments. I've gained taxes. Okay. It looks like I'm okay for the moment. We will continue. Okay. I found the son of the peasant. He was lost looking for his home. He was weakened and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. Thank goodness for that. Nothing yet. King Talus. Oh, now I have a pigeon again. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These walls used to shine, Eric. Father! Oh, she just barged right in there. What? Asalia did it! Wow, that's some harsh stuff. Okay. She put some poop under her pillow, did she? Why did you tell her I told on her? I didn't tell Asalia anything. Now she won't leave her alone. We'll deal with it later. That's a very serious matter. And in front of our guests, no less. And he says, if you can't even control your children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do, and that I am still standing where I am. Forgive me. We've had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner here. Ah, yes, of course. Let's talk in the council room. Huh, you have lots of books. What can be so... Oh, this is a pigeon down here. Okay, I get it. What can be so important that you can't just send me a pigeon? I'll be straightforward. I need an army. Rodova has threatened me and my family. Rodovia? Here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I will give you 3,000 of my soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What, just like that? Of course not. You see, my son Ivo has been crying and moaning about me finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Lord Sulia would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. Also, I want access to this fine collection of books you have here. I mean, if the books is what you want, just ask for them. Plus, anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife. Her condition hasn't improved. Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lord Sulia and access to these books. So, an army for marriage in return. No, I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. When Rodovia comes, who will protect your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? Hmm. I can ask for an extra 3,000 men. You'll throw in 22 extra gold or provide a general. The gold doesn't concern me yet. It probably should, but not nearly as much. I'm not really a monetarist. 3,000 extra men or provide a general. I want 3,000 extra men. And they need to be at our disposal when we need them. At 6,000 men. But he wants immediate access to the archives and the marriage can be reorganized later. Alright. Find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see, what do we have here? I have an ally. I have 6,000 men. Now I can try inviting more allies. Our house emblem, by the way, is a stork. Alright. Ada. Let's see if we can invite her. And we go back to the throne room while he's doing his thing. See our last guest. Or it seems to be our last guest. Lord Etten. My daughter's back. I have paid the thugs his ransom. I was nervous as ever, but surprisingly it went smoothly. They got what they wanted. I don't think there'll be a problem anymore. And as a thank you, I scraped together some gold. Here, take this. And he paid me back. +2. Sounds good to me. I appreciate it. Let's go talk to Lord Sulia. Your Grace. Keep up the good work, Stan. Hello, Dusty. What's that smell? Is that you, Dusty? Uh-oh. Jeez, Dusty. Stinky cat. Oh, it's you. There's something I need to tell you. You must marry Ivo, Prince of Atelina. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed? Did you even consider any other options? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? Well, I knew it. I knew the day I was old enough you would just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl, living in a village. I have nothing to worry about. Being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I'd never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. And she storms off. Believe me, it really kind of hurts me a little bit. Be like, you have to marry someone. Like, I don't, like, no, like, she's clearly strong and independent. Let her make her own decisions to be able to do things. Choose the life that she wants to live and be the person she wants to be. Darling, Marsulia is getting married. What? No? Did Baron find us? We can't let him. No. Lorsulio married Ivo, Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talus. Marriage for an army. She wasn't listening one bit. No, not a barbarian. You promised me. Oh, wait, what? Ivo? Oh. Oh, that's good. That's great. Ivo's a prince after all, and Lusuria is married to Ivo, and then Beren can't do anything. Talus' army might simply scare them away. This is wonderful news, Kisara. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests? Menus? We need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations. And we need a band too. I'll take care of everything. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Lusuria know yet? She's not handling it very well. But what does she know? She wouldn't want to marry that barbaric Baron. Who knows what the Reduvians do with their wives? I don't know. Maybe they're actually very nice to them, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised if they cut them up and eat them for dinner the next day. It's a little extreme, Aurelia. Give her time. She'll come around to the idea. I wish I could have a snooze right now, too. Apelia. Okay, back to the throne room. Let's call the week. Let me see. Tell me about our battle preparations. Is our army ready? We will crush the focus. We need to focus on our kingdom and get ready for the wedding. Okay. That's it. That's all I need to know. Okay, let's see what we've got. Later that night, it had better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Radovan armies have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come to Lorsulia. We must do something. Send the general. Send Stan. We must see what they're up to. Alright, Stan is gone. I'll be back in a week. Okay. So hold for just a second. I will be back. And let the dog out one more time. Okay, and back. All right, so where we left off was at figuring out what we were going to do for the thing with the thing. Okay, so the bank's already taken the gold, I think. Yes. Stan's gone, gold's gone. I think we have this left. Okay, so we can buy flowers. We can 25. It will put us a little short, but let's see. 25 puts us at 10 left. I can hire a band. And I think that's really all I should do. She's not going to like it, but I really am kind of running low. What have you learned, General? Rodovans have formed stationary posts around the castle. Camps, really. They're planning their moves. Destroying the posts should damage their ability to form strategies. Although we now have the prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark. I will strike you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. Okay. So Radovian bandits have made camps around my castle. I need to send a general to eliminate the posts. So in order to do that, I have to click the map button. Okay. Oops. Hold on. Audrey has something to say. Exploring also these locations may gain results of resources. In this case, we need to dispatch the Radovan post first. Send an agent to explore any location. Okay, so hold on. The first, Audrey has something to say. We'll be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks. Oh, I bought things too soon. Radovan posts need to be eliminated by then. And people need to still be provided for. Striking right balance between the two might be tough, if not impossible. With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Yep, I see that. All right. So let's go take out the post to the east. Yep. I'm going to take a general, confirm, and he'll take 1 turn to do it. All right, so I have no general at the moment. Lady Ada. Your Grace, you called for me. I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace. I really should visit Grevno more often. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask you. Thank you. What can I do for you? There's a nefarious thief going from lord to lord pretending like he needs help. He convinced other lords nearby to give him gold, including me. He always says he's a merchant, and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. What did he look like? Anything stand out? He was wearing a dirty cream apron and a dark green shirt. Oh, and he was wearing a hat. I will keep an eye out. I will find him as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Your Grace. Okay, here's a peasant. Your Grace, my son was found safe and sound. There are no words. Here's a little something. My wife made a cake for you. A strawberry one, I think. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, it's very nice. I like cake. I've never had strawberry cake. Alright, merchant. I come with a business proposition. I need 12 gold to hire a man and buy resources to build a new tavern, and the servant will serve. This is a tavern proposition again. He will share the profits once he makes money. I think at the moment now I can actually afford. I can afford this. I should afford this right now, unfortunately. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We could make it cheaper. Shared chambers. Oh, it's going to work well. All right, so now I have a business. Sedani. How can I help you, silly pickle? I'm worried about Lorsulia, father. Oh man, this name's going to kill me. What will happen to her when she leaves? She promised she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. And why would she lie? What happens to Dusty? She would not lie. And Dusty the cat sits on the wall all day. As for Dusty, it's little Sulia's cat. She will probably want to take it to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lorsulia's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why does she do it then? If she would rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her, convince her to stay? Aw, I'm gonna call her 5 because I have no idea how old she is. I can try convincing her, but I don't think that will change a thing. I knew I could count on you, thank you. I really gotta check on that girl. Peasant. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters with steel came in the night and took everything. There's plenty of grass left, but what's the good of it when there's no cattle for it? Can you help us, Your Grace? I cannot. Maybe you can cook something up with the grass you mentioned. That's all I got. We'll try not to choke on it, I suppose. Yep, I'm doing very well. Let's go to my bedchamber. Talk to Aurelia, because she doesn't leave his place. Darling, how are the wedding preparations going? I'm preparing some handmade decorations. I hope Lasulia likes them. I'm sure they will. They're lovely, my darling. The wedding is so soon, and there's so much to do. To think we're going to have duck roast and Calassian salad. I don't even know about the cake yet. I need to talk to Lord Sulia about it. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. Go talk to my oldest daughter. Lord Sulia's not up there. Maybe Asalia will know she is. Hey, Grace? How are you doing?
So boring in here.
Yep. Yes, father? Swords? Tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lord Sulia. She's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Show me what you've got. Really? You'll fight with a girl? No, I'll fight with my daughter. Let's go. I really don't know how to... Since I can't go to the market, I had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Just swing your sword. Don't let your opponent hit you, and be quick. Stick with the pointy end. Am I holding it right? Ouch. Too slow. My turn. You've got quite the arm there, young lady. So tell me, Asalia, what is going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She locked herself up in the chamber. What a baby. You did leave feces on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is this what will happen to me too one day? You will be 13 next year. We will get requests, and no one wants to be a spinster. We will find someone reasonable. I guess I didn't think of it before. This puts everything into a different perspective. I was angry at her for being irritating, but now I'm angry that she's leaving. Oh, she's hitting me. I feel bad for her, but who will I vex now? Sidani is too young. It's not the same. I'm sure you'll find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it here. I was just warming up. Can we do this again one day? Yes. I believe every girl should know the basics of swordplay.
I know. I feel like it's best to give Lasulia some time. I will make it right, though.
Stay safe. Don't do anything silly.
Do I ever?
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's, I guess we'll call it a week and hope for the best. The bank's going to take us and we'll have negative. Oh no, that's right. We got 2 left. Just enough to do nothing. Anyway, time into the wedding. 3 weeks. I have to buy fabric, of all things. Save and continue. Audrey, there's still time until the wedding. We should check out the Radovan post when there's a chance, Your Grace. General. No sign of the Radovans at the East Post, Your Grace. There's nothing left behind. Okay. Pietro. Oh, this guy again. Your Grace, I think I know that they are after me. Who are you talking about? Yesterday, when I went to bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill, Your Grace. And then he's gone again. Aurelia. Have you seen Lorsulia, darling? I think she's still locked up in her chamber. She is refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. I wanted to help her pick me the flowers, but she won't talk to me. I suppose you're right, though. I will get back to the preparations. Of course. Don't have anyone at the moment. Another village has been raided by Radovian forces. Should we aid them in their time of need? This could have a great effect on people's contentment, Your Grace. We can't allow Radova to threaten our land. I'm a little curious to see what will happen if the bank does this. We shouldn't let them destroy our villages, and the general will be gone for 2 weeks. Our general can station his men out there for a little while. We need to be making sure we're doing our best. I'm clearly not doing this very well. Alright, merchant. Jockin. What have you there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. Works. Most of the time. Cures. Almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. I don't have 5 pieces of gold. No thanks. Pass on such a fine product? But how can you know for sure that you won't need it soon? Ah, well, I will peddle it elsewhere. Well, this sucks. I don't have 5 gold. Let's go see who I need to talk to. Let's go talk to Aurelia. Darling. How are you holding up? I think I might sleep actually tonight. Hang on, no. Everything's going on in my head. Where shall we eat? What shall I wear? Yep, that's enough of that. Alright. Well, let's see what happens. We're at -3. We have 2 weeks. My kingdom ran out of gold. Your kingdom's treasury has reached its end, leaving nothing but dust behind. Thieves and bandits plunder our castle, and every piece of gold is platter and cutlery they can find. Even the brick walls go missing. Alright. And that's how my story ends, with us in abject poverty. Go me! Go team! Go team go! Alright, on that note, I'm actually going to end this a little early, just because that was fun. Perhaps I will do it again sometime this week, and maybe continue it next week after that. It is a pretty fascinating one, but this is the week or the month of oppressive games. So I have a bunch of games that go into that kind of thing. So we did Death and Taxes to start off the whole kickoff thing the end of last month. And now we have Yes, Your Grace, which is not really oppressive as much as it's like, oh, let's sort of see how we can rule this kingdom. And as you can tell, I'm not very good at it. So here we go. So I may pick it up and see if I can do better next time. I also have or the Orwellian series of Orwell and Ignorance is Bliss, as well as Papers, Please. So one of those sets will be what I'm aiming for as far as those are concerned, um, to continue on in the reign of not doing very well with with people's lives, as well as the possibility of an epic. Being able to sort of rule through that. But for now, I appreciate you sticking around to sort of check this out and to see how things are going. So tune in next week to see where we go from here. Hopefully, it will not be nearly as, poverty based, but definitely will be lots of choices matter and lots of hard decisions and maybe not so hard decisions depending on what kind of personality you have or if you want to be villainous. I'm not very villainous. I could be villainous, but I'm not very good at it. Who knows? In the meantime, thanks for joining me in Kisara's Corner. I'll see you all next time.